Let's now hear from some of our listeners around the world.
My name is Austin Banda and I am from Lusaka, Zambia. My bit of technology is definitely the portable radio. Ever since I was young, being keen on travel and sports, I would always listen to one as I rode my bicycle or around Lusaka, especially following the Premier League on weekends. As you know, electricity is a challenge in my country and not everybody can afford pay TV. So this becomes the tech of choice for many as it provides entertainment and most especially keeps them up to date with current events. For me, and just like millions of my countrymen, it is definitely our third eye.
Hi, my name is Melanie Timon and I'm living in the UK at the moment. My favourite bit of tech is my heart monitor, as I'm currently training for the London Marathon for the third time, raising money for pancreatic cancer in memory of my late dad who passed away in 2008. Obviously the heart monitor is very important to make sure that you're not overdoing it, and considering I'll be 50 on the 24th of August, it's more than likely that my heart rate's going to go crazy and I overdo it. But I will make it to the finish line.
Hi, my name is Sean Goh and I am from Singapore. My must-have bit of tech is the GPS app that you can find in almost all mobile phones today. I'm just glad that the days of memorizing roads are gone and there is ease of mind when I need to navigate in unfamiliar terrain. The added bonus of having real-time traffic updates just makes this an integral part of my life now.
Hello everyone, this is Gauri Abhiram from Hyderabad, India. My favorite tech, I would say, is access to the internet using my laptop and smartphone. I would say that my life has been enriched immensely by being able to ask anything, anytime, from anywhere, and having access to vast knowledge and entertainment in the form of Wikipedia articles, news websites, podcasts like Digital Planet, informative YouTube videos, etc. Digital Planet was a serendipitous find for me when a world-space satellite radio receiver was installed at home and their services were available from 2005 to 2009. I have been listening to the Digital Planet podcast since then. I have also very much enjoyed interacting with the listeners on the Digital Planet listeners group on Facebook. Best wishes to everyone with the Digital Planet team on this happy milestone 21st birthday.
There we are, that's Gowrie, and we also heard from listeners Austin, Mel and Sean. And during that, I was just thinking aloud to myself that we really want to hear from yet another listener. Now, this is a very special person who set up our Digital Planet Facebook listeners group, and some people might think these days, well, Facebook's a bit passé, but back in 2007, other people, by the way, might think it's the best thing ever, but if you hear what I'm saying, back in 2007, this was quite an unusual thing, and there's a bit of a story behind how our own Facebook group came together. Now, one person who can help us out with this is Derek Erb, and he joins us live from Paris, so we should have Derek. Or would you believe that he's turned up on the capsule? It's another hologram walked in, I wasn't expecting. My goodness, Derek, welcome along, good to see you. So tell us how it came about that you set up our Digital Planet Facebook group back in 2007.
Well, great to see you, Gareth. Basically, I'd heard the show, was a great listener, and I went looking for places where I could talk to people about the show, and I didn't find any. Facebook was there, so click, give it a name, and I created a group called Digital Planet Listeners, and within a couple of days, we had hundreds of people. And within a couple of weeks, I invited you and Bill to come join us.
And all those years on, actually, I have gone back to your first post that you put up on the group, or certainly the first one I saw, which was I went looking for this group, couldn't find it, so I set it up. It's rare I consider myself a fan, but I must admit I look forward to every episode. So thank you very much for that, Derek. It's very flattering. What has it meant to you, though, to bring the listener community together and discuss Digital Planet, criticise us, as you often do, as Wendy might as well? What's that been like?
It's an amazing experience that really you can't do anywhere else. To be able to have the real meaning of the BBC World Service, of having people all over the world coming in with their different viewpoint and their different reaction to every item that's discussed on the show, and some items that aren't even discussed on the show that people come up with all by themselves. It's incredible to have people talking from everywhere as though we're all in the same living room or in the same pub, talking over a pint.
Sure. My natural habitat, by the way. Bill Thompson.
I mean, I think sometimes it's lovely to see Derek, and we haven't seen him in person for quite a while. But also what's been nice for me about the Facebook group is it shows that a well-managed, well-moderated community of supported people can actually be a good thing. That it is possible to create good through social media, even though so much of what we see in the news is reporting toxic social media. So it's always been an example for me about a space where you can actually work with other people to achieve something.
Yeah, and have there been any particular highlights for you, Derek, or surprises along the way, or just the whole thing?
Well, I mean, basically it is the whole thing. The highlights have been when there's been any major event that's happened on the planet and getting that instant response from all over the world of different people who are closer to the situation or further away from the situation. And like Bill just said, the amazing part of it is how polite and respectful and inclusive everybody is in the discussion, just as though we were actually on the radio and worrying a bit about what we were saying and who we were saying it to.
Well, thank you, Derek, for joining us, not just on the group, but here on the capsule. And we all appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Derek.